Hello everybody, my name is Steven and you're watching the Fowler Airgun channel. And we finally got a little break in that nasty weather. The skies are turning blue, the rain and the snow are gone for right now. So while we have the opportunity, we've actually come up here to my parents' beautiful property here in Boone. And we're going to do a little bit of long range shooting with the Kral NP03 and 25 caliber. We're going to be shooting some 34 grain FX pellets, and we got the rangefinder. I believe we're going to start out at these 97 yards, and we may push it past there. It really just depends on what accuracy we're getting. If you can't tell, you may be able to tell here in the background a little bit, not sure, but we are kicking up good wind. That was just whipping and rocking like crazy, so it should be an interesting shoot. We're getting some pretty good gust up here. If I was to guess, I'm definitely saying we're getting over 10-mile-an-hour gust up here, so it's going to be interesting to see how it affects us out of long range. But anyways, let's go get set up and let's go shoot us a carbine with a 16-inch barrel at a 100 plus yards maybe. All right, so here we go. We got our target out there. I'm not sure if you can see the whiteboard out there. It's at 98 yards. We got the GoPro down there rolling to get our shots down there. Now, I'm not making any kind of an excuse here, but the wind has picked up a lot. And we all know that air guns, especially shooting pellets, anything that's, we're actually shooting the Kral NP03, specifically mine here, is it's modified. We're shooting a 34 grain pellet from FX pellets at an average of just over 800 feet per second. But we're out of a 16-inch barrel here, and actually you can take the stock off of this, and it can actually be used either way as a pistol or a carbine. Makes it a carbine with the stock. So anyways, we're set up, guys, and we got this thing pushed out quite the distance here. We do have our rangefinder, so we've double checked everything. And we loaded up. We got 10 of our FX 34 grain pellets here. Alright, allow me to just settle in for just a quick moment, and we'll get right to it and see what kind of accuracy we're getting here. Alright, so I'm only going to get one shot at this, really. I drew a rat on the board down there, and I'm not going to keep redrawing the rat. So this wind has really picked up. You can notice the trees are out there blowing pretty hard. We're getting a pretty good gust. Most of it's coming from down the mountain, so it's kind of drifting us. Our point of impact is drifting a little bit off to the left here, so I am going to have to kind of see where this first shot's going, and then we'll kind of walk it from there and see what we can get. But you'll also notice downrange on the other camera, the wind, how much it's shifting that board down there. But anyways, let's go ahead and put us a couple down there. Alright, so the wind pulled that one far left. So unfortunately, somehow I managed to double feed rounds in here. So the first shot actually slung 2 pellets at the same time, and believe it or not, I hope that's good, and that GoPro still down there rolling. Where's my target at? I held over a little bit too much on that one there. And this is our final shot. All right, well, it definitely was not as good as the results I got when I was just zeroing this in, which, like I said, we got the wind really picked up. I got this board right here. Actually, let me pull it out and show you here. So, I know nobody probably cares to see this because you didn't get to see it on camera, so it don't really matter, but this was just kind of our sight in here. And this is where I first started messing with it a little bit here, kind of sighting it in. And you can just see how it's blowing us around a lot. But this right here is the group that I actually made prior to actually shooting this little shot here, which, you know, that's how it goes sometimes. But, you know, this is what I was going for downrange there. And still, I was getting a lot of those were actually hitting high. So I may have to actually go back and kind of, you know, it's pretty windy out here. So I may have to go back on a day when it's a little bit stiller and, you know, kind of mess with that elevation a little bit. But the windage wasn't hitting us real hard right here. You can see that's the grouping I was going for down there just now. But anyways, that's what we got, guys. Out at 98 yards with a carbine, with a 16-inch barrel. Pretty impressive to me anyways. I really like to get out and do some shooting. And it's cold right now. It's only 24 degrees. So, you know, that does affect the air rifle a little bit and the air in the rifle. From my experience and any of the testing I've done in the past, it really seems like my best educational guess would be that because the air is cold, it seems to become thinner, I guess. So it really makes the shot, the point of impact, a little bit higher than it would normally go. And it doesn't really seem to affect accuracy. It really just seems to affect just that point of impact seems to go up a little bit. So that's the only real big difference I've noticed shooting any air guns while it's really cold. But other than that, still pretty happy with the results. We're going to get down there right now. We're going to take a walk down and go take a look at it and see what we got. All right, so coming up to it, and you can just see how this thing is waving all over the place here. Actually, this is really interesting, and got the GoPro here actually. Let's go ahead and get this cut off. All right, so it's actually really funny because the first shot that I took were actually these two. That was a really amateur, bad mistake there. I'll be absolutely sure, especially when I'm putting this into the videos. I know a lot of people actually appreciate the not chopping out all the mistakes and stuff, because you also learn from my mistakes. So I hope you do. Always check to make sure you're not already chambered for a round, which it happens. Just always make sure that, you know, you have complete muzzle control, and that thing is always pointed in a safe direction while you're loading, airing up, anything like that. Anyway, so the first two shots, we ended up slinging two of the 34 grain slugs at 98 yards. And look at this. It's pretty crazy here how these are the correct shots. Still managed to get both of these pellets pretty close to each other. I mean, and honestly, I would have never guessed that at all. But anyways, you see, like I said, the rat that I drew on here is fairly small. Camera's not wanting to focus. Come on now. But most of our shots, like I said, they were all kind of floating high. And that grouping I got earlier was much more concentrated. You know, a couple of these guys wanted to fly out here. This was our first two shots here. And then we had a couple in here. We'll have to go back and double check it though. Had us two headshots right here. So that was just kind of holding over. Actually, what I did was I was kind of hitting high, and I was kind of just holding my point of aim right about here. And that was actually where I got those two shots from. But then I think the last, it started blowing around a little bit. It's fuzzy when you're looking out there. And we're only using, I believe it's a 12 or maybe 16 magnification scope. So it's nothing that has incredible magnification on it. So I'd say pretty happy with the results, guys. Just good to get out and shoot and have some fun, enjoy some air guns, and how awesome they are, how accurate they are. And I hope you guys enjoy this video too. And I just want to make sure to tell you guys that I really appreciate all the subscribers, all you guys who are following my channel and keeping a lookout for the videos I'm doing. If there is anything you want to see me do, all you have to do is drop that comment below. and I will read my comments. I'll have, you know, my wife will check my comments. Something will happen, and hopefully I'll be able to respond to you, get back with you guys. I want to hear some ideas. If you guys want to see me shoot a particular gun or anything, just let me know, okay? I do have the Winchester 70-35 coming in, so I'm super excited. That should be here anytime. So look forward to some videos on that. And on that note, guys, again, we're just out here at 98 yards, and may push it out further at some point, but just today we have so much wind, it's rocking and rolling out here, and I just might give it some time to die down. But aside from that, I still have fun. It's nice to get out. Like I said, the sun is finally shining, so beautiful day, guys. Thanks for watching my video, guys. As always, make sure you like my videos if you like them. Make sure you subscribe, follow me for more videos, and as always, we'll see you next time.